Hi everyone, my name is Sophia and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be 15 things that you can do during quarantine. I'm super excited for this video because I also think that it's different from what I obviously post because we're never in quarantine. But I've been trying to center my channel obviously since I started onto like beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. And this is our lifestyle right now. So it definitely fits. And also we're just like so deep in quarantine that I feel like we're all getting to that point where we're just binge watching things and like not really knowing what to do. So I want to help you guys out in any way that I can. Some of these are going to be more common, but I did try to like expand on things that are like something that's like obvious. I tried to expand on it a little bit. So yeah. So the first thing that you can do during quarantine is reorganize your life in any, you know, space in your house. You can do your room, your makeup, your bathroom, your skincare, all of that stuff. And also like obviously if you live alone, you can do your fridge, your pantry, but if you live with your parents or anything, I know that they'll really appreciate if you do like the pantry and the fridge, all that stuff. This is a really great thing to do because it preoccupies you for so long. Well, technically, I mean, it depends on your speed of working and stuff, but for me, it's like I'm cleaning everything down, wiping everything down, getting little bins and stuff. I organize them with bins from like Target. Normally like I organize a lot of my spaces with bins from Target and like the dollar store and stuff. Obviously, if you don't have access to that, you can order it online. Sanitize them when you're home and get to organizing, or just organize them with things that you have around your house or order online. All of that stuff. This is gonna keep you, you know, occupied, and you can put some music on or watch like a TV show while you're doing it. I really like it. I don't know, it's something that I recommend. And then for like fridge and pantry, you're getting rid of all of your like expired things. Right now, we're probably all like trying to stock up on as much as we can with groceries. So you want like a good place to know where it goes, disinfect it, and it goes, you know, on the top shelf, or like you just know where everything goes. It's a really great thing. I think being organized is really hard in our lives sometimes when it gets a little crazy. So having this foundation that you're setting before quarantine has, you know, been lifted and you get back into your regular routine, it will be a nice thing to have later. Number 2 kind of goes with that one. It's declutter your closet. This is a little bit different though, because decluttering your closet, you can do so much with it. You can organize your shoes, your like whole closet. I did do a closet tour and I showed how I organize my closet. It's like a small one, I guess you could say. So I showed how to like organize a small closet, just, you know, finding different ways. And it's just all stuff that you can do right now that, again, you wouldn't really have time to do later in like your regular life. Sometimes everyone gets busy, you never really know, and this kind of stuff gets pushed off. And it's also just great because you can like try things on, make sure they fit before they go back into your closet and all that stuff that, again, takes a little bit longer. And then you can donate it later or put it on like Poshmark, Depop, all of those places. Maybe not now, maybe later, you never know. Number 3 is find different types of workouts. So I have a gym membership and I love going to the gym. I'm more of an indoor workout person just because I don't really like the heat. And I like just like a lot of machines and having like access to different weights and all that stuff. I am not like a gym junkie. I'm really trying to get to a point where like I have a routine and I like it and it makes me feel good. But we're not there yet. But I really miss the gym. I really miss knowing that I can go to the gym, not have to like work out from home. But right now, that's just not our lives. So look up a bunch of videos. There's a lot of really great workout videos coming out right now. You can look up 5-minute workouts, 10-minute workouts, like, you know, long ones, you know, specific ones like ab workout or like arm day, leg day, whatever. That's a really great thing. There's a lot of people that already have like workout plans and stuff that you can buy that are a lot like for like home workouts. I don't really recommend buying anything just because there's so many free things like accessible online. So that's just my particular opinion. I don't think you need to necessarily spend your money on it, especially if you already have a membership that you're gonna go back to paying later. But yeah, just like find different ways to work out, do something different and interesting, and keep yourself occupied. I know there's a lot of like brands, like workout brands, that are also doing like little videos. I saw someone do a workout or a yoga session with Lululemon, which is kind of cool. So that's awesome. And yeah, just do, you know, get yourself moving and find ways to do so at home. Number 4 is to get creative. This can be painting, writing, drawing, playing an instrument or learning an instrument. All of that stuff you can do, obviously, if you have access to an instrument. But yeah, I think that this is a really good thing to do and preoccupy yourself, but also work your brain and get creative and do something that requires, you know, I don't know. It doesn't require skill, but it can build your skill and like build your talent in that way. And I don't know, it's just a really great thing for me. I've always been really into art and, you know, creative arts and stuff. So that's just my like realm, and I try to keep that a part of my life in any way that I can. This is a way to get creative, in my opinion, like doing videos and stuff. I also take pictures. I took some pictures around my house just with my phone of things that I like in my house, like things, I'll put them on the screen, basically like different picture frames and little things that my mom has brought from like Argentina and stuff. And I loved that. That was so fun. It took me like 10 minutes and I like edited them on like VSCO and stuff. But it was just so fun, and now I know that like I can go outside, take some really pretty pictures, and just, you know, I don't know, it was just such a great thing. I felt really creative because it was like an idea that I didn't really see. And it's like, I've been in this house this whole time, why didn't I, you know, think to like look a little bit more and, you know, I don't know, investigate in my house. Number 5 is to read. This isn't necessarily just read a book. You can read blogs, you can read, I guess, magazines. You can read so much. There's awesome blogs and different things online right now that you can be just kind of like browsing, and I think that's really fun, a fun way to just, you know, get busy. My favorite blogger is Margot Lee. I love her blogs. I've always loved her videos, but I really like her blog because she writes really well, and I really like her. But yeah, you can also, oh, there's a lizard. Hey girl. But yeah, if you're looking for a book, I've got you. This book, I talk about it a lot because it's become my favorite book now. It's called The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides, and it is such a good psychological thriller. Look into this book because it's so good. I don't want to talk too much about it because I feel like this video is going to be too long. Number 6 is to journal. I love journaling. I've always been a person that likes writing in a journal. This is mine. I've had it for 2 years and I'm still not done with it because I don't journal often. I journal when I just feel like I have things to say. But listen, we're living in a pandemic. Whenever someone reads your journal in the future, like I always write and I think about like my kids or my grandchildren like reading my journal. I think about it and I'm like, wow, they're gonna read that I lived during a pandemic. That's really crazy. And so you can like really be detailed and explain like how life is going and just all that stuff. But you don't necessarily have to journal. You can also write like lists and all that stuff. I did a travel bucket list, super long. I have all of the different continents and everywhere I want to go, every country I want to visit, and every city that I want to go in. And I just have so many places, and I obviously might never get to them, but it's just fun to have that as like a thing in your journal. You can also write, obviously, journal entries. You can also start a bullet journal. Bullet journaling is something that I'll never do because it's so like tedious. But you can do that and just, you know, start a bullet journal for later. Number 7 is to cook or bake. This is such a fun thing to do, guys. I hate like cooking, or I hated cooking. I was like, I'm not a cook. I don't cook. There's no way. But the other day, literally one day, I cooked wings and they were so good and I was just like really proud of myself. And then I also made that cake that you guys saw in my last video. If you watched it, my mom's birthday during quarantine, I baked her like a 2-layer cake, which I don't even know how to make a 1-layer cake from scratch normally. So it's just such a hard job, but it was so fun, and like it just felt awesome to like realize that I can like cook or bake, and that you can only just get better with it through time. And right now we have so much time to cook and bake and stuff, and like you're literally feeding yourself. Like you obviously need to feed yourself at some point, so why not? Number 8 is to do a mood board or photo wall in your room. So as you can see, I have that really big photo wall. That photo wall has been growing for a really long time because I put pictures up of my friends and family and trips. So there's just like a lot of color and a lot of stuff there because it's just like trips with my, you know, family, all the great places that I've been, and all of my friends and people that I love. And I just love looking at that because it's just like all like my memories and everything. And then in my closet, again, if you watch my closet tour, then you know I have a mood board. In a mood board, it's a little bit different because you can, you know, have like a certain color scheme and like theme. And it's so fun. This came with my mood board. It didn't come with it. I paid like 50 cents with it. Oh my God, can you see it? So like a bunch of pictures that are on my mood board in my closet. Basically what I do is I print all of my pictures on Snapfish. Those are just like normal, I think they're 4x6. Is that what it is? Normal size pictures. And then in my closet, the mood board that I have in there are different types of sizes. What I like about Snapfish, or literally just ordering any pictures online, is that it tells you the resolution is like too low and that's gonna come out like blurry if you're picking like the wrong size, so it tells you what size would work for that photo. And also you can do digital mood boards. That's really fun, and you can put them like on your like screens, your phone screen, your computer screen, all of that stuff. It's really fun. Number 9 is to have a pamper routine. I don't really have to go too deep into this. Get in the bath, do whatever you want, put a face mask on, do a hair mask, do literally anything, and really just pamper yourself and give yourself that relaxation. Number 10 is something that always takes me so long, so again, this will keep you so busy. Make a playlist. I liked making a summer playlist last summer because I listened to it all throughout, like when I was in the car, when I was just like chilling at home, on the beach, at the pool, wherever I was, I had like a playlist of all like the current songs that I like. I really just think that it's such a good idea to make a playlist because again, it'll take you a long time and it's also super fun. The next is a list of like family or friend things or like roommate things that you can do, like little nights. So number 11 and number 1 in this list is board games, a board game night. That would be really fun. You can also do like dice or is it die when it's like multiple? You can do a dice game or like card night. It's really fun. And then of course you can do karaoke night, get your sing on. It's super fun. There's so many karaoke songs on YouTube, you don't even need like mics and stuff. 13, of course, movie night. Who doesn't have a movie night? Get some popcorn and sit and, you know, watch a movie. Those are like the family nights. And then number 14 is to do a photo shoot. I've been loving taking pictures during quarantine, but you can also just get, you know, creative, go around your house if you have like a blank wall, take some pictures there, go outside, do your makeup, do your hair, just get cute and have fun and be creative with your photos. You can do like props, just like different things that you normally don't do when you're taking pictures out there in life. And then of course the last one is to watch some TV and movies. What Happened to Monday? It's like a dystopian like world. They're not supposed to have more than one child, and the dad has I think 7 kids, sorry, 7 kids, and one of them goes missing. They're like in hiding and one of them goes missing. They're all twins, they look the exact same, and it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday. So the 7 girls, and Monday goes missing. Another one that I saw, a lot of people, I looked it up because I didn't know that it was such a big thing, but apparently a lot of people used to watch this movie. It's called The Roommate, and it has Leighton Meester. Is that her name? I don't know how to say her name, but basically Blair Waldorf from Gossip Girl. And it was an interesting movie, to say the least. Basically, it's about like a super obsessed roommate, and it gets crazy. Then we have The Edge of 17. This movie I watched with my sister for the first time, or she had already watched it and she recommended it, and she said it was a feel-good movie. Throughout the movie, I didn't feel the greatest, but it is a feel-good movie, and I recommend it. Love, Rosie, love it. These are all on Netflix, by the way. And then I have some show recommendations. I have some Netflix and Hulu shows, and I also have Amazon shows because I have Amazon Prime and you can get Prime Video with that. So if you have Prime Video, you can watch these shows. So basically on Netflix, if you haven't watched La Casa de Papel or Money Heist, you need to. It's such a good show. I love that show, and I know a lot of people have been really liking it and getting into it during this quarantine because it's just such a good show. It has really, really great actors and actresses, and I loved it. And going along with that, another Spanish show is Elite or Elite, and again, such a good show. Love that show. This next one didn't get a lot of publicity, which is like the worst because it didn't get the publicity that it deserved for people to watch it, so it didn't get picked up. But basically it's called Spinning Out, and it's such a good show. It's about like all these like figure skaters, and one of them does have bipolar disorder, which I struggle with bipolar depression, so it's not the same. But I related to a lot of the things that she was going through, not all of them, but a few of them. And I think that they did a pretty good job in that aspect of the show, but it's also just really interesting and a good storyline, and I really, really, really liked that show. And then on Hulu, there's This Is Us, amazing show. It'll make you cry 100 times, but it's such a good show. One of my all-time favorite shows that I've watched in the past year or two is Big Little Lies. Meryl Streep is in it, Reese Witherspoon is in it, Shailene Woodley, and Nicole Kidman. So the cast is just crazy, and that is unfortunate sometimes because when you have that type of cast with such renowned like actors, you probably won't get them a lot of times back together to do another season because they're just so busy and doing so many projects. So it has 2 seasons, I think, yeah, 2 or 3, 2 I think. And it's so good. It's such a good show. I really, really liked that show. And then for the Amazon shows, I really recommend people watching Prodigal Son. Actually, I don't know if it's an Amazon show, but I got it on Amazon, right? I think I bought the season or something. I don't really know. But it's called Prodigal Son. It's a really good show if you've never watched it. It's about this man named Malcolm, and his dad was a really famous and big serial killer, and he becomes a criminal psychologist, and a lot of the times he kind of has like that history with his dad to use during all of that. Another show that is an Amazon show is called Modern Love. It's different little love stories in each episode, and I really, really recommend it. I really liked it. That was it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, all of that, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry it was a little bit long, but I really want to get you guys some good ideas. So if you do any, let me know. And if you have any show recommendations and you want to give me some down in the comments, definitely would love that. But yeah, thank you guys again for watching. All of like my links and things will be in the description. And I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.